The Riverside Royals are the #2 team in the nation, and it's 2-8 Boise State on the plate today. So, what can we do here? Well, we're hoping for a win. Currently, we are in the Mountain West Conference Championship. We're 6-0 in the conference. Utah State is 5-1. They're likely to be our opponent. We'd have to have some type of crazy collapse, and San Jose State or Fresno State even would have to win out in conference to even have a chance, right? So we are pretty much in no matter what, but we still need to remain undefeated if we want to stay in the conference championship, because you never know what could happen. A win here solidifies us in the conference championship, but a loss here could kill our college football playoff chances completely. I know we're the #2 team in the nation. I get that. With a loss, Alabama goes above us, Oklahoma goes above us, UW probably goes above us, given where things are. I think Kentucky does as well. Then Akron is making a claim. So who knows? If we lose one game this season, we could very easily, with not even be close to the college football playoff. So we can't get sloppy, need to continue to win. And as for recruiting, which is the most exciting part of NCAA, we're just going to continue to try and get our guys. Several players are on the verge of committing, so just looking to make that happen. And of course, staying in some of these battles as well. Steve Lewis locked us out. He's visiting in week 14, but we're just going to go ahead and remove him off our board. He doesn't, really do anything for our future if he's not going to sign with us no matter what. So we're taking him off, and we're playing Boise State. Now, it's crazy because they are 2-8. They are a higher overall than we are, 10-0. So this might not be as easy as it seems. We get to play in the blue field. Could be fun. All right, first time playing on the blue field. I believe we hosted Boise State last year, or last time we played them might have even been 2 years ago at this point. I think it alternates, but the blue field's looking good. They are one of 3 colored fields that I can name. You have Boise State, which is blue. You have Eastern Washington, which is red. You have Central Arkansas, which is like black and purple. Am I missing one? Coastal Carolina. The Chanticleers have a teal field, so that's 4. Am I missing any after that? Probably missing 1 or 2 more. So I'm looking at a list here, and there are some that I've never heard of, like Luther College, Decorah, Iowa, Lindenwood Lynx in Illinois, New Haven Chargers. Like, these don't count. Eastern Michigan has a gray field. I didn't know that. And then the only other one is a Japanese school in the Japan American Football Association, Kanto Collegiate American Football Association. And they were granted special permission by Boise State to have a blue field as well. Apparently they have a trademark on the blue field. But yeah, so I pretty much named everyone except for Eastern Michigan, which I just was not aware of. And a couple of the other ones are schools I didn't even know existed. But we are back to return. Corey Warren, who hasn't really played much of an impact of late. I think he's been injured. I think he's finally back, though. So Corey Warren returns, and he's been reliable for us. And let's go ahead and beat Boise State. First time playing on the blue turf. Should be pretty fun. And Adam Daniel with a big game could solidify himself in the top 2 conversation for the Heisman. So that's in play today as well. All right, 3rd and 9 already. We tried a run with John Humphreys. Didn't work. I think that's probably shocking to no one. It's 3rd and 9. Trying to move the chains. And man, it's tough to see guys on this blue field. I'm not going to lie. It's bizarre. And, geez. Of course, trying to catch the ball. We go into the hurry up. 4th and 9. Do we go for this here? It's a really bad spot to go for it. Do we take the delay a game and punt? They have single high. Michael Hamm in the backfield is interesting too. You know what? I think we go for this and look for John Humphreys down the field. Actually, I like our chances. We're going to do it. 4th and 9, trusting the offense. Humphries, nice catch, and we're going to move the chains. Big stiff arm by Humphries as well. And that's 20 when we only needed 10. Another 3rd down for us, 3rd and 4. They continue to sag off the outside receivers. So we're going to just throw it. John Humphries. It's just too easy. If you give him space, you don't press him at the line, he will be open every time. Screen works perfectly on the press. Michael Ham up the seam. Good speed. And will be held just short of a touchdown. That's probably the best that screen has ever worked. They pressed, and it just kind of took guys out of position. Let him get blocked on the outside or blocked on the backside. Bit of a tongue twister somehow. And it sets up 1st and goal. Trying to throw for a touchdown here. Here's the snap. And there's our option. Barrett Reed drops it. 2nd and goal, wide open, and that's a Javon Johnson touchdown. He got a foot down, that's all you need, and we are up 7-0. Pretty good drive. Love to see it from the offense, and they're going to review it. I don't know that he got a foot down. I saw the replay. I didn't like what I saw. Did he have a foot down? Maybe. They're going to say the left foot was his first foot down, though, which came down out of bounds. This will be overturned, I think. Oh, they're going to keep it. All right, so I guess that foot was down, and they gave him possession. That was really, really close, and we are officially up 7-0 now. Ooh, could Texas Tech upset number 4 Oklahoma? Push them out of the college football playoff conversation? That'd be really funny. Now, I made sure to change the Boise State uniforms from their blue to orange this game. I'm not going to be launching picks because I can't see defenders or even can't see receivers to cover, things like that. Greg Hall makes a nice tackle on Taquan Tyler. He had a good run to start the game, or maybe they threw it to him. That's right. So that's why they're on the 36 yard line now. 2nd and 12. Finnegan's going to run, and Greg Hall will hit him pretty hard. Did they give Malik James credit for that tackle, though? They might. It's 3rd and 11. Our defense has played really, really well of late, which is nice. We were in some slugs fest. I mean, we allowed a bunch of rushing yards on occasion. Is this going to be a screen? It's going to be a successful one at that. But Sam Brown stopped the 1st down. Great effort from Sam Brown and Boise State. Crowd letting him hear it, by the way. Going to punt on 4th and 1 from midfield. They're 2-8. I can see why. They don't want to win a game. They don't want to win. Touchback. Yeah, that's a disgusting punt call. That really is. Quick throw to Humphries again. He's got space down the field. Is he fast enough? John Humphries breaks a tackle. It's a 44-yard catch. A lot of running on that as well. We're just going to keep throwing it to him. You give him that type of space, that type of separation, he's going to take advantage. And we're sacked. Couldn't get the football away. And that is an unfortunate 1st down. 2nd and 19 after the failed screen. See what we can do here. Do we trust the deep speed? We can't get it to Humphries. We're sacked again with Daniel. It's Herbert Gums Jr. Herbert Gums, dude. That guy definitely doesn't suck, although you might expect it. It's 3rd and 27. Back-to-back sacks for Gums. He's used to those. And we'll try to convert on 3rd and forever. I don't know where to go with the football. Daniel trying to take off, throwing on the run, and well short of Reggie Gonzalez. We had all day to throw, but it didn't look like anybody came open. And we'll punt. That's a good punt, too. Anderson downs it at like the 5. That was bouncing. Maybe it was going to be a touchback. And Anderson got a foot on it, did something to down it, even though that isn't how it works in real life. Counts here. And they are backed up pretty deep, but not for long. Big run by Taquan Tyler. Quick throw and complete. Tim Washington all over that. It's amazing that that's a 7-yard play. Throwing it immediately in traffic and they get 7 yards. I mean, that feels unguardable. Why not just do that every play? You're gonna try and throw, and Finnegan will get sacked. Finnegan, it's Craig Jackson either way. Set up 3rd and 10. Now, they had a receiver open, I think, but they couldn't get it to him. Craig Jackson will be forced to cover here. And what is this screen? Big pressure off the edge from Marcus Kerr. And that screen did not work even a little bit. Boise State to punt. Oh, Gonzalez breaks a tackle. Got to break another one. He's going to lose two. Man, it's been tough to run the ball with him lately. Even under center, teams just kind of shut it down a lot of the time. Open is the tight end Blake Hayford. It's a nice catch, and that will probably take us to the end of the first quarter. Not a lot of scoring action so far, but hopefully we'll change that. We've been, a slow starter, but I don't even think we started that slow. Just didn't convert on the, third down. We got backed up, had to punt. It's kind of happens sometimes, but we've been very good otherwise. Now 3rd and 3, we're going to John Humphreys like clockwork. He's having a big game so far. He's been the favorite target of Adam Daniel through the first quarter. 4 catches for 100 yards. He's been killing it. Humphreys has a step. We're going to throw it up to him. It's underthrown and nearly intercepted by Werner. Like, he's so open. I'd like for there to be a way to get it to him. I just don't know that there is. They're going to continue to give him space. We're gonna take advantage of it. He dropped it there. The ball didn't come out when I pressed it the first time, so I had to press it twice. And that was the difference between the completion and the incompletion. 2nd and 10. Let's streak Warren. I know we're on a screen here, but if he wins instantly, we would throw it to him. But they're all over the screen. Holy cow, dude. Let Reggie cook. We can't do anything right now. I mean, where do you think this ball is going? 3rd and 13. I feel like you probably already know. It's Humphreys, and it's a first down. It's all we're doing today. It's all we have to do. If you're not going to learn and correct your mistake, which is sagging off, playing off ball, or off man every single time, you're going to get torched. You got to press. Even if it's press bail, you got to press. And they're not doing that. We're going to throw, and it's a Michael Ham touchdown. Great separation from Michael Ham off the line. Good ball from Adam Daniel. And that is a good vertical passing attack showcase on that drive. 14-0 Riverside. Trying to cover everybody. Finnegan's trying to run, and he's pretty fast. He'll break a tackle as well. Craig Jackson wrestles him down from behind. Up the middle. Hall, big hit. Tyler got crushed. Not on Greg Hall's watch. I mean, he got drilled as soon as he touched the football. 3rd and 8. Where are they going to go with the ball? Over the middle and complete, but short of the first down. Same situation they punted in earlier. Will they punt again? Wow. They're getting rained down with boos. I mean, this is such a weak move. How do you not go for it here, especially down 14-0? This is even worse than the first one. Another touchback. Michael Ham with a step down the field. Daniel throwing it for him, and we got him. Ham torched. And Ham with the touchdown. 80 yards. One play. 3rd touchdown of the game for Adam Daniel. And it's going to be a 21-0 lead. 21-zip. Screen. Oh, we got blocked. Jackson, good tackle though. Make sure Tyler can't gain more than a yard. Really would have liked to pick 6 there, but they wouldn't let us off the block. 3rd and 5. Defense playing really well so far. We're sending pressure, and is that a false start? Sure looks like it. It's gonna be 3rd and 10. Yeah, it is. Throwing deep. Where is the coverage? Joseph Brown makes a tackle, but Thomas Bolin has 33. Where did Tim Washington go? Oh, he traded it off. His zone coverage, I guess, and just Joseph Brown not playing close enough to it. Another throw, and that one they're going to call incomplete. I thought that might have been completed. They're going to review it. I thought he may have had a foot down. Of course, we'll see on the second look. Did Bolin get a foot down? No, just out. Reversed? What do you mean? We saw it. He definitely did not have a foot down. What do you mean reversed? Look at the right foot. It came down out. Clearly out. What do you mean reversed? Oh, we need a ball don't lie turnover or something right here. That is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, do the refs have money on the game or something? Tyler playing like a beast. 3rd and 1. Oh, it's the pitch. Brown gets blocked. And then Brown gets blocked by Allen Hart. And Taquan Tyler has a touchdown. Oh, that's such an annoying play. Everything about that. I mean, look at me trying to run after this with Brown. Allen Hart gets up and takes us out of position to make the tackle. And Boise State is on the board. That's interesting. The rest of the team, which is Reggie Gonzalez, -3 yards. Adam Daniel carrying us here in the first half. And we could score before he started the second half, by the way, as well. Oh, pressure. Daniel, do you have the speed? We're getting sacked. Tried to throw it away. Didn't happen. I don't know how soon or early I got to press the button. But he was just unblocked. Safety moving over. Wide open. Who is that to? Oh, we didn't have him on a streak. Oh, he was so wide open on the outside. Just couldn't take advantage of it. It's 3rd and 26. We're backed up so far. He's going to run the ball. And Daniel with space. Daniel with decent speed. Who knows if he could have broken that tackle. And Boise State's going to call a timeout. Yeah, a very unfortunate end of the first half for us. But if we can play defense and stop them from scoring, it really won't matter too much. It's a decent punt. And that is caught. Boise State needs to go 60 yards in 36 seconds. Unlikely, I think. Boise State is actually making this close. They're getting into field goal range, but they're not snapping the ball here, which is a pretty obvious mistake. But they are moving the ball. Caples will break a tackle. Anderson to save a touchdown, and he does, but Boise State well into the red zone. I didn't think they would come close, but Finnegan's 12 of 13 for 156 yards throwing. He's been very, very good. The Boise State offense maybe needs to do a lot more of that. And Whiting touchdown. All right, they made that look incredibly easy. Just dominated. That was crazy. 4 plays, 58 yards, took them 25 seconds. I mean, that's a sick drive. And it's a touchdown game. I think counter run here could be really, really good. 13 seconds left to play. We got a block on the outside. Gonzalez, pretty good speed. Gonzalez with a stiff arm. He's still going. Reggie breaks off a 28-yard run. And could we possibly score here before the end of the half? I think that's actually in play. Can we get into field goal range? 6 seconds. Ooh, I don't know. We're going to try a read option. When that is just completely swallowed up, we'll call a timeout. Wanted to try and get into field goal range, but that is obviously not on the table right now. Last play of the half. It's going to be a shot to the end zone if we have the time. And we'll see what we can do. Need time to throw. And we're going deep for Humphreys. Underthrown and nearly intercepted. And that is the end of the first half. I'm not sure how all these balls are underthrown. Seems like we can never just win over the top and get the ball there. But that is the half. 21-14. Boise State is 2-8, but they're putting up a pretty good fight. And they really just beat us in the second quarter. So we need to be better in the second half. And just put this game out of reach. Not much more to it than that. Got to be a little bit better. And we'll see what we can do. Boise State gets the football to start. Just need to hold them and not make this a tie game. Throwing and complete to Bolin, who's starting to become a problem. Tried to get over there with Greg Hall, but it was not our responsibility. It was not Greg Hall's responsibility to make that play. So maybe we'll try some more man coverage and trust the DBs. But this offense is starting to click a bit. And that space with Taquan Taylor. And Taylor will have pretty big gain. Or Taquan Tyler, my bad. Taquan Tyler. and it's 1st and 10 Boise State. They're just starting to beat us. Whiting in motion. He's actually going to get it. Chandler can't make the tackle. Greg Hall kind of does, but Kerr brought him down. Finnegan, 16-17. Nearly 200 yards passing. Can we stop this Boise State offense? They're working their way down the field. And it's not even slowly but surely anymore. They're just doing it. It's chunk play like that after chunk play after chunk play. And our defense just doesn't seem to have an answer for it right now. Hall, make a tackle. Nice play. Greg Hall in the backfield. Tackle for loss machine. And that hopefully will stop the momentum of Boise State for the time being. Got to hold them to 3 here. A turnover obviously would be really, really nice, but I don't really know the likelihood of that happening based off of this drive. They've been really, really good at moving the football. And that's to the end zone. And that is a touchdown. Joseph Brown couldn't get a hand on it. And Boise State's going to tie things up at 21. The plan for now is just work the same strategy. If they want to give Humphreys his separation, we are going to take it every time. I know this might be a boring offense to look at, but John Humphreys is getting open, and he's kind of dominating today. So I obviously want to take advantage of that. And especially, it's a 21-21 game. Probably not a good idea to try and get too fancy with these screens when they've been taking care of them all game, and just work John Humphreys if he's going to get open and catch the ball. If they give him that space, we would be stupid to not take advantage of it. 2nd and 12. Throwing on the break. Humphreys. Good route, good catch. Maybe speed option will be a little bit more successful. We're going to pitch it to Gonzalez. Try to get it to the outside. Broke 1 tackle, but it's a 2-yard gain. Adam Daniel nearly 300 yards passing. See if we can get it here. And they're going to call us short. 4th and inches. Obviously going for it in this spot. Boise State needs to grow a pair, but we don't. We are as aggressive as it gets. 4th and inches. Humphreys, open, nice catch. I mean, just what we do at this point. Feed John Humphreys in this game, and it's working out big time. 10 catches for 175. Daniel might have a new favorite target. Although, Michael Hamm is having a very good game as well. He's responsible for 2 touchdowns. He has been pretty awesome. And we're going to trust Humphreys. Great ball, great catch. 2nd and goal. What are these B-team receivers doing on the field? Don't like him. Daniel under pressure. Breaks the sack. Barely gets the throw off. Good stuff from Daniel to avoid the sack there. But big time pressure. Nobody got open. And we couldn't take advantage of anything there. And we'll try to run it. 3rd and goal. We know what happens here. Oh. Reggie Gonzalez gets stuffed. Herbert Gums has 5 tackles for loss. And unfortunately, to open the 4th quarter, we're going to have to settle for 3. I just don't see a way we can go for the touchdown here. We just need our points, need to guarantee it. They made a great play the previous play. I want to come away with the lead, as Oklahoma does actually come back and beat Texas Tech 35-28. So Texas Tech, we wanted you to knock Oklahoma out, and they couldn't do it. I'd love to see Akron make it to the college football playoff, but they're probably not going to this year. 3 straight touchdowns for the Boise State offense. I don't know what happened. It's like a flip switched for them, and they've just been dominating, and just can't dive and make that tackle. How do we stop the Boise State Broncos? Our first loss of the season cannot come at the hands of Boise State. It just can't. And that's going to be a broken tackle. He's out in the open field. James trying to save a touchdown and does, but it's a 50-yard gain by Taquan Tyler. Boise State has all the momentum in the world. I thought this was going to be another just team we would walk over after the start of this game, but it's anything but. We vacated the middle, and it's going to be a touchdown. Corey Ellis. Boise State takes the lead. They are on a 28, pending an extra point, a 28-3 run. Our defense, man, they're just collapsing. I don't really even know what to say about it. We've been a completely different team. It's been unbelievable. Here we are, 4th quarter. down to Boise State. That cannot happen. Need Daniel to take us home. Here's Gonzalez. He'll break a tackle, but it's been very tough to run the ball, man. We haven't had to do it a lot because the passing game has been so effective. But man, it'd be nice to be able to run the ball. We haven't been able to. It's been killer. We're probably going to throw on the run. No, Ham stopped his route. Daniel will only get 3. And they're pressing Humphreys now. So that curl really not going to be an option. And that's going to be intercepted by Roberts. Thought the route was more of a post up the field, but it was a dig. And we threw it right to the linebacker. Wow. First turnover of the game. Couldn't have come at a worse time. That's wide open. Big gain for Boise State. It's been untimely interceptions. We don't ever really seem to throw an interception when it doesn't matter. It's only when we can't have an interception do we throw the picks. James, big hit. Can't make the tackle. Can we bring him down, please? A Boise State touchdown here would put us in a horrible spot. It really would. It's going to be a run. Nice play. Sam Brown completely shuts down Corey Ellis. Defense needs to step up in a big way. We got to start playing better. It's been unbelievable what Boise State's been able to accomplish here. Second and goal. Keep backing them up. Throwing, and it's intercepted by Tim Washington. Take a knee, Tim. He never catches it. Tim Washington with the biggest interception of his career. We take the football back. Touchdown. Takes the lead. Anything else isn't good enough. 5 minutes to play here in Boise. We need to come away with points. What a play by Tim Washington. Daniel's gonna run. Daniel to the outside. Good speed. Broncos can't catch him. Daniel down the field. Pushed out after 40 plus. What a run by Adam Daniel. I can't believe that was that successful. But Adam Daniel had the wheels to get it done. Fresh set of downs. Throwing quick for Humphreys. Ball a little low. But Humphreys got down and got it. He's over 200 receiving yards today. Adam Daniel over 350 yards passing. And they continue to make the same mistakes. Quick throw. Humphreys trying to fight to the end zone. It's another 20-yard catch for him. Had so many of these today. He's over 220 yards receiving now. First and goal. Give Humphreys space. You're making a big mistake. Pressing on him now. First and goal. Don't love the options. Daniel on the run. Daniel trying to race him to the end zone. And Adam Daniel wins the race. Touchdown Riverside. And we're going to go ahead by a field goal with just over 3 minutes to play. Good speed by Adam Daniel. And if you discount what John Humphreys has done, Adam Daniel is 100% the MVP of this game. Unbelievable as always, as New Mexico shuts out San Jose State. 30-0. Yikes. 3 minutes and 12 seconds to play here in Boise. Gotta hold strong. Tim Washington made the biggest play of his Riverside career. We need to make more of those. No kickoff return touchdown, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Over 800 yards of total offense in this game. 15 first downs apiece. We need the defense to step up. Make a stop, and we win the game. Allow a touchdown, and we could lose it. Field goal, and we go to overtime. Hall in the backfield, big tackle. Tyler loses 2. Let's go, Greg. Allowed nearly 150 yards rushing to Taquan Tyler. Second and 12. But they've been most effective when they've thrown the ball. Big interception for Finnegan. Could ruin their chances. But that's a big gain. Only 2 incompletions for Finnegan today. Just a regular incompletion and the pick. 3rd and 4. Backing up. Finnegan with time will throw and will find an option. It's Bolin. And that football came out. It's recovered by Reese in Boise State. Oh my goodness. Bolin wide open again. Caught the football. I think that ball came out. And it certainly did. Joseph Brown on the hit. But we couldn't recover. Nearly a huge play for the defense. And it's 1st and 10. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to play. This is almost certainly going to be a run. It will be. It will be. Bring him down. Tyler somehow gets 4. And Bolin was injured on that play. He might be back, but who knows when. And Greg Hall making another huge stop in the backfield. I believe his 5th tackle for loss on the game. 3rd and 10. Give them a little bit of space here. And let's make a play. 1.5 minutes to play. Finnegan will throw short. Hall, big tackle. And Caples only gets 2. 4th and 8. Game on the line. Boise State still with 3 timeouts, but it'd be very tough for them to win if they don't convert here. Just over a minute. They're going to call a screen. Hall all over it. Tackle's made. Another TFL for the Hall monitor. Not on his watch. Greg Hall, huge tackle. His 6th tackle for loss of the game. And a 1st down will effectively win it for the Riverside Royals. Trying to take time off the clock, obviously, as well. Read option, Daniel. Let's go down, and of course, timeout Boise State. They're blitzing everybody. Daniel's out of the pocket, and we're going to take off. Adam Daniel just slide. Timeout Boise State brings up 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Game on the line. Daniel to run. He's got the 1st. He's sliding, and that should be the win for Riverside. Victory formation. Final kneel down of the game. And that is your ball game. Riverside manages to blow a 21-point lead, only to regain it and beat Boise State on the road. Big interception by Adam Daniel near the end of the game there, obviously. Nearly ruined our chances, but Tim Washington ended up being our hero. Daniel, great game through the air. John Humphreys had undoubtedly his biggest game as a Riverside Royal. Over 200 yards receiving, and we managed to win a close one here, 31-28. Boise State didn't mess around for a time in this game. Their offense was unstoppable for a few drives. Adam Daniel, 25 of 34, 3 touchdowns. Passing had the pick, of course. 376 yards through the air, was big though. Couldn't run the ball. It was really tough. I mean, Reggie does end up with 5 yards per rush, but one of those was a 28-yard gain. Other than that, it was 5 rushes for 2 yards. So I really didn't find that a viable way to move the ball, especially when John Humphrey was unstoppable. Michael Ham, 2 touchdowns. Big game all around from our 2 receivers and not much else from anyone else. And then defensively, Greg Hall, defensive MVP. He was amazing. 6 tackles for loss. We had a sack for Craig Jackson. And of course, the huge interception by Tim Washington. The biggest play of his career by far. Not much else to say about it, man. Like, we don't win this game without Tim Washington making an interception, which sounds like made up. If you've watched Tim Washington, hands actually made of bricks, but he made the interception and won us the game. Kent State beat Eastern Michigan on that colored field that they have. Wyoming over Air Force. Wyoming's a tough team. They really are. FSU beats App State. UNLV over Hawaii. Is that offense we're going to face next week? A team that can put up 45? Yeah, we'll see. And yeah, that's a perfect headline. Undefeated Riverside survives scare from rival Boise State. That's a tough game. That was a tough game, but we came out on top. And our final regular season game of the year is taking on UNLV, and we have something to prove. I told you, it's been marked on the calendar for a long time. I'm looking to embarrass UNLV. I'm going to need Adam Daniel and Reggie Gonzalez playing at their best, and of course the rest of the team as well. We know what Greg Hall can do, Craig Jackson and company. But I'm looking to embarrass the Rebels here. Defend the castle at Royal Field in Riverside, California. Gotta smash them. We got some big upgrades. I'm expecting to see some big news here. And that is that Andy Harris has committed to our team. We're still in the recruiting battle for Christian Mason, Mike Johnson, but we'll obviously have an update. Derek Thomas ready to visit. Tyler Adams going to visit. Same thing with Nick Ford and Brian Bradley. And we have a lot of finalists. Finalists for the Heisman. Coach of the Year finalist, obviously. Lombardi, Thorpe, Nagurski, best linebacker, Bednarik, Walker, Groza even. Maxwell, O'Brien, Walter Camp. Of course, still ranked in the top 5. We have a lot of finalists. And that's a lot of points. That is a lot of points right there. Coach skill trees. Hold on. Do we add Steve Lewis back to the board? I'm going to. You know why? Steve Lewis is scheduled to visit this week. Well, is that even true? Because he's locked this out. Oh, hold on. Is this the glitch? If you take him off the board, the lock breaks? Hold on here. You can reschedule the visit. Have I found the glitch? Are we not out on Steve Lewis yet? I think we may have found the glitch. Nick Ford is visiting this week. He's almost committed. He's almost committed anyway. I'm going to take a bunch of points off him. He's committing after the game. And Steve Lewis is going to get the scholarship plus as many points pretty much as I can give him. Like, we need maybe 100 points on Nick Ford, if that. We'll just put them all on Steve Lewis. I think that's the glitch. We don't even need to buy the lock breaker. Derek Thomas, of course, going to visit today. Ooh. Bradley's visiting, so it's going to take 50 off him. But we get so many bonus points that I think it won't even matter. So do I schedule him and just get the plus 500? No, it's got to be this week, I think. Last game of the season. I know minus 50 with Brian Bradley, but we're going to make up for it with the bonus goals, so that had to happen. Let's see the update here. Brian Bradley, very close to being in the lead, and this visit is going to put us over the top. I don't know why, like, he likes ULM so much. I've offered you a scholarship. Yeah, you're not going to play right away, as John Holt is still not committed. Can you just commit, dude? 95% locked. Figure it out. Only down 135 to Maryland. We're gaining ground. We could get Christian Mason in the offseason for sure. Probably don't need 700 points on Tyler Adams with him visiting this week as well, so we might be able to better use those somewhere else. And I'm going to go after the kicker and punter. At 700 points in the kicker, that's probably too many. We're going to take some off and put them on the punter as well. Doesn't hurt to have a good punter, even if we don't do too much of it. But if we make the move to the Pac-12 or something, well, yeah, we're going to probably be punting a little bit more. Also, what do we do here? I think I'm going to upgrade the pipeline ability. I think we're going to be able to get letter of intent anyway, because we're going to get more XP. So, and even if we don't, 3,000 extra points in the offseason is already pretty big. 5,000 obviously would be massive, but getting the pipeline state to only 5, I think it would be pretty big for recruiting, especially next season as well. And then for the DC, Mike Adams, man coverage getting better would be better, obviously. +2 boost could be huge. I think that's going to be the move. Stamina, I haven't really noticed it to be a big issue on defense. Let's upgrade man coverage again. I think that's going to be really, really big for us. And then offensively, catching would be nice, but I think we got to work on the quarterback here. +2 to throw power and throw accuracy. Absolutely. So that's what I'm doing. Is it a mistake to do the pipeline? I don't know. Hold on. So here's my thinking, right? We would get the extra bonus points in trying to recruit down the stretch here, but man, that probably doesn't matter as much. We're gonna go ahead. And change it to off season just to make sure. Like pipeline, I really do want to get, but it just can't be. We're gonna do letter of intent, work on the off season, and I think that's the biggest priority right now. Like, all I can say is I think we're gonna be in a position to have another coach upgrade, but I'm not positive about it. So I would say, you know, rather be safe than sorry and get everybody we want to in the offseason with those extra points. So that's the move. I could have just saved it as well. That would have been the move, probably, is just save it. But that would have made New Jersey a pipeline. It's pretty much the only one right now. We have the 30th ranked class right now. Not terrible. Michigan signing a very, very good class. Who signed the most 5-stars? Probably it's just going to be 2. What's the worst team to sign a 5-star? That's what I want to know. Alabama has the lowest recruiting class. It's funny, they only have 6 total prospects signed. Very bizarre. Akron is inside the top 4. I need to pull that back up because I don't even believe I just saw that. Akron is number 4. They passed Oklahoma. They are 11-0 to be fair, but it's Akron. That's crazy. I can't tell you how much I'd rather play Akron than Alabama if we make it to the college football playoff. I am rooting so much for an Alabama loss and Akron to stay winning. It's so close in terms of points. If Akron can get above Alabama so the 2 and 3 seed play each other, I would love that more than anything. I do not want to play Alabama. Like, we've been really good this year, but we really haven't beat anyone that good. Right? Alabama's a different story. Adam Daniel moving up in the Heisman watch, number 2 now. Big game for him, although Dylan Johnson is number 1. So we have automatically qualified for the conference championship. Fresno State, San Jose State will not be able to get in there. We are 11-0. We've done a really good job, obviously, but that is the episode. We're killing it so far, but I'm looking to embarrass UNLV. That'd be a big win. Both 83 overall. It's going to be an interesting one. So stick around next week as Lee Corso making the right call, picking with Riverside. A lot of prospects visiting. This is a very big game for us, and I'm hoping for big things. This is the last week we can really get guys to recruit or commit before the offseason, so we need all the help we can get. Big win, meet our goals, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.
I hit it at the park, Ben Bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, I'ma turn taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud.